Okay, now you are the teacher and I'm the student. So tell me if I'm doing this well, this progression.
You don't have the metronome.
Eh?
You don't have the metronome.
Why I need metronome?
You need to measure your speed.
But I know I am fast.
Well, let's see.
Okay, then first of all, to do the assessment, we have to check at what speed we are doing. Right, so suppose, okay, I say, well, let's do it at 90, you have to say at what speed. So now you say, okay, do it at 96 beats per minute. You have to say, do it at 96, then I will put the metronome, and then I try to play it again. Now you tell me if I'm okay or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who did the mistake?
You did a mistake.
No, okay, what was the mistake?
You repeated, you finished with index and you started with index.
That's right. That's the right thing. Because, so I am supposed to start with one finger, and then how I am supposed to end?
You have to end with the same finger. If you did not, that means you repeated.
So, do you mean that with which finger do you want me to start?
Doesn't matter. The one you start with, you have to end with.
Okay, that's right. That's the proper answer. Now, let's do it again. So, then I will play, and you have to check if it's okay or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not correct?
No.
Okay, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I did?
You repeated in the second.
But that was to try to go with the metronome. You tell me to go with the metronome.
Then
I am trying to do it, but it was difficult, and then I had to do that to save the scale.
Well, then you
so slow down.
Slow down, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then if you say that, someone will say these things that, well, I have to do it because I have to keep with that, and then that's not the speed we should be working with. That's what you have to say. So
exactly.
Then instead of trying 4 notes per beat, for example, let's try to do, then you have to say what I do then.
Well, you start with 96, you were playing. You should
4 notes per beat.
Yeah, go down to 88.
No, but with the same speed. Just very simple thing.
With the same speed, you can go 3 notes.
3 notes per beat, then I will try. That's right. Very good. So now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You repeated again.
I don't think I repeated.
You use the index on G and D.
Okay, I will accept this. My ego goes so far. I did wrong this scale. Let's try again. 1, 2.
Do you want to go slower or it's fine?
No, I think I can go even faster, but let's measure just that. I don't want to impress you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want you to become very envious or jealous. That's not right.
First round was correct, second one you repeated.
Okay, very good. Because if I start with one finger, I will have to end up with the same finger. So with what finger do you want me to start?
It doesn't matter. You can start with anyone, but
Okay.
you have to end with the same one and start with the...
Okay, let's do what you are saying. 1, 2, 3, 4. I start with middle, right? I end up with the same one.
Yeah.
How you say I repeat, I end up with the same.
You corrected it on the way up.
That's another thing that can happen. That people is going one way, then they do the mistake in between. And then they say, no, it was good. So you have to be very attentive to check. Because we are responsible for what the student does also. If the student is a failure, whose fault it is?
It's the teacher.
It's teacher's fault too. Because you are not saying what you have to say to make him improve. So it's not that it's your fault, then it's very easy. Then they will say, oh, I don't care how you play. Right? What's important to me is that you assist to the lesson, you pay the school, and then that's all. That's my business. I don't care what you do or what you don't do. No, that's not our job. Our job is we have to do care if the other is improving or not. So, okay, then once we get that, now we know we have to work with the metronome. Second thing, we have to settle the speed at which we are working. And then if it is too fast, then we have to slow it, but not too much, because if we work too much under what's our capacity, then that's also not good, because it will not make me grow. People that do fitness and this lifting weight, they know it, that there's certain with certain weight, they just keep the same muscle volume. To make it bigger, then you have to do certain that kind of thing, because this scale playing is also a muscle thing and a physical thing, right? So it works in similar way, without the steroids and all that, right? Without all the things that some sport people take. Okay, now if we play, then we know that it was too fast at 96, so now we are working at 96, same, but instead of 4 notes per minute, we are working just 3 notes per minute, right? Okay, then once I notice that repeating and going there, so what you will do if the student does this? Okay, check if I am okay now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry?
Too close to the edge.
Yes, no, but first we want to see if I avoid the repetition or not.
Oh, okay.
Because one thing, that's another thing. To go with the study
You fix
program,
one part, then
we have to have clean the areas. You cannot go
Jump
to.
from one
That's why it's important to know which level we are in. What's our level? Because if we don't know what's our level, then we will maybe try to play or study something like you see in YouTube, 20 million people trying to play falsettas or teach falsettas. But apparently, it's difficult to find a video of what a falsetta is. That's jumping the gradient. That's one example of what I'm saying. That you don't know what is a falsetto and you are playing falsettas, but you don't know what it is. Right? So that's what we don't have to have. First, we will correct this problem of the repeating and dragging thing. So now check if I'm doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I start with middle. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You say start in middle, right? Okay, that's okay now.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go at the speed I was playing first, because I feel you are trying to put me down, man. With the speed I can play faster. Other teacher told me I am faster than what you said.
They're wrong.
But why? It's very nice. This guy is very prestigious. He told me I am okay, well, and charged me for that.
It sounds okay, but actual skill, there's something wrong about the skill. In an advanced level, high speed, it will show up. So if you don't correct it on a slow speed, then
that's right.
Yeah.